What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's happening? We back with it once again, man. It's time for that Beatz and Bitz, man. Beatz and Bitz podcast. We back in the building. Big chilling, big kills on your phone. Money still on. Team is forever, ever strong, man. We in here, man. What's up with it with everybody, man? Happy Friday. I'm sorry I'm late. I was supposed to be here almost an hour ago, but I had went to GameStop and I had to go get some food. Went to GameStop to get that Marvel, baby. I had to go pick it up, so y'all already know what time it is, boy. And it's got the comic book in that thing. You feel me? Fresh. They ain't even opened up that thing. You feel me? I got that bad boy. Y'all already know I got it on but I had to get this because the regular Capcom fighting collection is like almost $200 sealed, and I don't know if I might open it because I want to be able to get some clips from this finally, because I don't know how to. Well, I can do it on my computer, but I want to be able to play it on my TV to stream it. So, what else is going on? Let's see here. Extra Life. Okay, so y'all know I'm doing Extra Life, right? I don't know if y'all can see the screen and everything like that. Let me double check real quick. So, doing Extra Life, this is my first year doing it. So, doing Extra Life, this is my first year. Let me mute that real quick. So right now, right? I'm raising money right now for Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital and St. Louis Children's Hospital, BJC Healthcare, right? So go ahead and get the page link for y'all. So if you want to donate, here it is. What up, Sonic Sam over there on YouTube? If y'all want to donate, if y'all see, I have the Indiana Jones stream coming up on December 5th. 2024 at 6 p.m. Central Time. Matter of fact, let me throw that up on the screen for y'all, so y'all can see it over here on the horizontal page. Because I gotta hold on. I gotta clean this scene up and make me another scene. But here it is, right here. If y'all didn't see, I'm gonna keep it up big for a second. This is the launch day stream. If we hit $1,000 before the stream, before December 5th, I'm trying to do 2,000 for the end of the year. But if we hit $1,000 for the Extra Life goal before December 5th, I'm giving away a copy of the game, and I'm giving away a Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? I would appreciate. This is in honor of my late godmother, Sandra Day. She would have been 70 years old on January 1st. She's a New Year baby. She just passed. We just lost her, you know what I'm saying? And we're doing this Extra Life campaign in honor and in memory of her. So I'm gonna put that over here in the corner. I'm gonna take that off for the screen for the horizontal people. And I know y'all like, where Breezy at? Breezy is still here. Breezy's still around. But I was waiting on the show, and I asked him, I say, I'm going to try Rocket solo, because I don't want to keep leaving the pod and not having the pod or not having the podcast go. So, but the first thing is first, right? I came across this video from Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Y'all go check him out, Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel on YouTube. And we're going to react to this video. I'm going to go ahead and play it, because you see what he say right here. So we're going to go ahead and play that thing. Let's go.
I need to say this, and I'm going to just say it straight out the way. I am no longer married, and I'm divorced. This is not what this video is about, but there's something that you guys need to know. When I met this woman, and I told her about my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, she hated it. She didn't like it. She said that hey, you can do something better with your life. You should go back to school. So you know what I did back in 2016, 17, 16? I said, you know what? Maybe she's right. And you know what I did? I sold all my equipment. I sold my YouTube channel. I sold all my camera stuff. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. Maybe it's time for me to do something better with my life. Not knowing that at that time, what I had was very special. At that time, something that I chose to do, YouTube, I had something going on. Even though I had some drama and stuff going on before and I shut down my channel a few times, I had something that I completely gave up. I gave it up because someone said, hey, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. You got to do something better with your life. There's got to be something more for your life.
And okay. So I'm going to just stop it right here, right? Because y'all know that Yu-Gi-Oh saved my life. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. When I was broke, you feel me? Before I had well, I'm going to tell y'all a story about me, right? Similar situation, but you know, when I was young, I was a late bloomer, and you know, my mom kind of, because we lived on the north side of St. Louis, kind of kept me isolated from everybody, right? So, video games, movies, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I still was, you know, in sports and did activities and all that stuff, but gaming was always my great escape because, you know, dealing with my mom being an entrepreneur my whole life, and then my dad not being around, growing up on the north side, it was like, this is all I had. I had my cousins and stuff like that, but they, you know, as I see right now, you know, they don't really rock with me as much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, growing up, I got good friends and stuff now, but I mean, outside of like my older cousins and stuff like that, the people that's my age, we don't really rock with each other. We all living in different cities and everything. I mean, we still love each other, but it's just like, I you know, back then, I thought the people that I had around me was genuine. You know what I'm saying? And you know, family, friends, all that, ain't hardly none of them cats around. I got a whole new group of friends, and I don't have a family yet. And y'all know the story of what happened in 2019 to 2020. I don't know if, you know, family or whatever, I don't know how that's gonna play out. I'm putting it in God's hands, right? I'm good, you know what I'm saying? But the last 5 years has really opened my eyes to, you know what I'm saying, to life around me. So I understand where, you know, your Yu-Gi-Oh channel is coming from, because when you meet a woman, and you might have some friends and stuff like that, but as life goes on, you want to have somebody that's around you. But he is right. Like, he had something special. Like, this is one of the first YouTubers that I looked at 10, 15 years ago, right? When it wasn't even a thing, before people started getting sponsored, before, like, everything. So it was just like, the fact that he kind of just came and went, I was like, this dude channel booming. He you see, got 100,000 subscribers, right? And a lot of people are coming back to the channel. This video is doing crazy numbers, but Yu-Gi-Oh! It saved my life in college, because I was a late bloomer. I did a lot of tricking and simping, and this one girl in particular, I tricked and simped on her so hard that I went broke. And, you know, it was because of it. I had prayed, right? Because I really was in love with this girl. But I was so lame to the point where, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find. Hold on. I'm trying to find the. I'm trying to find the bumper sticker to game night. So I went to game night, right? And I only had maybe $200 to my name. I went and I spent $50, and I made $200 selling Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And at that point, I was in college. I was at a community college, and I started selling Yu-Gi-Oh every day. Like when I couldn't, I was mentoring, and I couldn't make money, right? Yu-Gi-Oh was there. So I'm gonna tell y'all the rest of the story afterwards.
Sold all my stuff for a woman, and she's no longer here. And this problem persists. She told me at that time, hey, you want to meet my mother? You need a car. Because I didn't have a car at the time. I was doing YouTube. I was working from home. I didn't need to drive anywhere. Yes, YouTube is what I did for a living. It's how I paid my bills. And I was street performing also. How did I street perform? I just catch the bus 20 minutes down the street, played my horn, went home. I never needed a car. But when I met this woman, you have to go back to school. You have to exercise. You have to get your degree. You have to do something better with your life. Even though I explained to her, this is what I chose to do. A woman comes in your life and try to tell you the plan that you chose for your life is wrong.
Okay, so let's stop right there. I made this mistake so many different times, and really, I never stopped. But if I had been consistent as he was, right, my brand would already be 10 times bigger. You know what I'm saying? Let me see real quick. I'm gonna just double. Oh wait a minute, hold on. Double check. What up, video game devs? So I'm just double checking these chats real quick. It's our if you. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just looking to see what the chats looking like. But anyway, yeah. So, hold on, my phone blowing up. Hold on, my other phone blowing up. Watching. Okay, yeah. So, shout out to Sade. So yeah, let's keep it going. I'm gonna stop stopping and start. Let's just listen to.
And out of love, I choose to say, you know what? Maybe she's right. And I took a chance. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this up completely. Like for good. Sold the channel to Jobber. Sold all my stuff. Tried to go back to school multiple times. There's something. I don't want to say that I can't finish school, but it certainly feels like I can't. I don't know what it is. And every time I talk to people, they just think that everything I say is just an excuse. You are a grown man. You are an adult. You can do it. It's like no one can see it from my perspective. It's like I am always wrong. When I study, what I fall asleep. What do they say? Hey, you're lazy. You're procrastinating. You're choosing not to do this. And I'm like, that's got to be something wrong with me. When it comes to school, studying, and staying on task and staying focused, I just can't do it. And I try, and I go back to school, and I pay all this money, and I pay all this money, and I pay all this money, and I fail, and I fail, and I fail, and I fail. Music has always been there for me, and I've always been great at it. People say that, hey, they try to test me. They say, hey, you know music, right? You know this person? No. You know this person? No. You know this person? No. Well, how are you a musician? I also get people say to me, hey, what key is this in? I say, I don't know. Like, well, they say, well, how are you playing? How are you a musician? How do you play so well? I am not the type of person who is book smart or knowledgeable. I don't know things. But I know how to do things. I know how to do things physically in a creative way. I'm not a type of person who retains things and hold on to things, who can read a book and then take a test, pass it, and go on. That's not me. I am a creative-minded person. Anything that involves creativity, I can do, at least to some degree, where people are like, wow, you do it so well. You ever thought about going to school? No, I tried. It doesn't work. So, this is all tying together. I met the parents. They asked me, hey, what do you do for a living? I had to tell them I am a musician. I couldn't tell them I was a street musician. I am a musician. Then they said, hey, you have a degree? I said, I don't have a degree. My ex-wife parents did not speak to me for 2 years and told her not to marry me because I don't have a degree. What sense does that make? So I give up this YouTube thing. I give up my entrepreneurial things. I try to do something that's not innately a part of my strengths at all because I'm thinking I'm in love to do something for somebody to prove something. And this continues on through the marriage. She says, hey, you need to find a hobby. I'm like, oh, let me play Yu-Gi-Oh again. So, last December, last year, I start my channel up again. I buy my channel back from Java. Like, oh, she gave me the okay to go into a hobby. You know what she said? You're spending too much time playing those cards. It's either the cards or me. She literally said that. I'm like, you just said I need a hobby, I get into a hobby, and now you said I'm doing it too much. What is it? What do I do? She says, why are you into those cards so much? I said, hey, I need to make a video about something. And I haven't played this card game for 2 years, on and off. How can I make a video for my subscribers about something I have no knowledge of? And I try to explain it to her, but she don't get it. She thinks it's just cards you pick up and you just play like Uno. It's not that way. Every 3 months, a new set come out, new stuff come out. I can't make a video about something if I don't know what it's about. I can't start my channel back up and just start making videos. I have to be in it.
Oh, my bad, yeah.
I have to learn about it and learn what's going on.
So, let me stop him right there. I dealt with several women who do not care for video games. They don't care for, they don't care for it, nor do they support it, right? Then I've been with a woman who wanted to, get into it, but wasn't really consistent and really wasn't tech savvy. And when I tried to show her, and y'all might have seen her on the channel, like everything revolved around our relationship or whatever. And I'm gonna just tell you, you gotta be careful if you're gonna be doing content with your partner. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother video. But I'm just saying, when you're dealing with women who don't see your vision, you have to set the tone as a man, right? You cannot lose yourself trying to get a woman. And I've done it so many times where you're trying to show up for a woman that has done nothing to show that she is worthy of being your woman. Like, you can date, y'all. I want my fellas out there to date. Some of us have to deprogram what mama and them told us. You gotta deprogram what mama and them told you, right? Because your mom, a lot of us was raised by our mom. Some of us raised with our mom and dad, but our mom ran the house, right? Which is this is what happens when you don't lead as a man, when you don't have game, when you don't have self-confidence to be like, baby, this is how it's going to go if you're going to deal with me past dating, past a friendship. women like men who are going to lead. If you just give yourself to a woman, right, and you just show up, especially if the guys before her did whatever they dogged her out, they did her however or whatever, and she doesn't have self-respect and she doesn't know who she is, right? She's looking for a man to push back. It's a test, right? When you're dealing with women, it's a test, and you should be testing, or you shouldn't. It's either or. You don't have to test a woman. You don't have, because see, the way I view relationships and women now is like, if a woman is going to stick around, she's going to prove herself to stick around. You feel me? Because I'm coming correct, right? I'm coming with everything that I need, and if I don't have it, I'll go get it, right? But I'm not overplaying my part in the beginning because I'm still getting to know this woman. I have things to do. So the red flag for him was, you know what? Nah, baby, I done built this channel. I'm getting enough money that I can pay my bills, and most people would die. I mean, excuse me, anyway, when most people would love to be in the position that I'm in. So let's keep going. Oops, I didn't mean to go full screen, but.
So, she hated those cards. She literally cried because of those cards. And people say, hey, priorities, man. It's your wife, or, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But then I'll be back at that point where I'm giving up things that I like, things that's a part of my life for someone else to feel happy. And I feel miserable in the process. I'm sitting there watching all these YouTubers come out and make videos and do all this stuff. They're traveling. I'm like, that's what I used to do. I love that. I miss that. Why can't she come along with my journey instead of scrutinizing me? And then that's money gone from me. It's not about the money, but that was money gone from me. Then street performing. I said to her, hey, I don't want to move away from Baltimore. You might be thinking, why? That's where my home base is. My gigs, my performances, everything. Keep in mind, I didn't have a job. Like, when I say I don't have a job, like a real job. A real job is, you know, going in 9 to 5. I didn't have a real job for over 10 years. It was YouTube and playing my horn. That's how I paid all my bills. So when we got married and we moved out to Baltimore to somewhere else that I didn't want to be, she said, hey, how come you're not paying the bills? And I was like, what? I have a job. I have a 9 to 5 job. I don't make enough from this 9 to 5 job to pay all these bills. Before then, I could street performing in YouTube. I made enough money off of that to pay the bills. Now I'm working 9 to 5 all day long, and that's not a complaint because there are people who do that. But I had something that most people wish they had. Most people wish they can go out, make some money, pay their bills, and have all day off. That was a gift. That was something that I had. Now, you can take this video as me complaining, crying, I messed up. It is all of that. It is true. I am complaining. I am hurt. I made some mistakes. I did some dumb things. And you're right. It is my fault. I chose to sell my channel. I chose to give up the thing, not realizing, say, you know what? This is my YouTube channel. This is my life. You can't come into my life and dictate to me and tell me what's better for me because you don't see it from my perspective. And then get mad at me when I lose all of those things that I can't do, and I can't do what you think I should do. I've never been that way. It's like you're trying to tell me.
So check this out. Like I said before, I had an ex-girlfriend that I broke up with. She always thought I was cheating. She always thought I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. And she hated the fact that I was a gamer. She hated the fact that I was making content. And guess what? When I left her, she acted all hurt and everything else like that. A year later, she goes, meets this guy, gets pregnant. And then, I was going through it with my ex-girlfriend who I love dearly, but she didn't really have a handle on her son. And then when I was trying to leave, something happened. Like I said, I'm not going to get into it. If y'all been watching before, you know what I'm saying? I ended up getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Physically, badly. And during my healing process, I started to spin the block. But I was streaming every day. I came on here with Otaku Guide. And I posted this picture on Facebook. I had to have surgery. I had a hole in my neck. Right? Whole different places. Right? And this was all because, like I said, friends, family, everybody's living their life. You get lonely. You grinding, you doing your content, but at night you get lonely. You want to have somebody on your side. And, you know what I'm saying? You want to have somebody beside you to lay next to you and to encourage you and to push you forward. You know what I'm saying? And so the fact that he just threw all this away, right? And he gave all this up because you want to have a woman. And then this is what I want guys that are, if you're content creating, if you're going to school, whatever it is, right? Don't give it up for your woman. Because I had the same thing. I had made a response to Rob from Comics Explained. And it was right after the breakup, right after the surgery. I was so angry and so hurtful. I had to take that video down because I didn't really like how I looked up on that video. I looked like a fool. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to lose your composure, right? You don't want to lose your composure, and you want to always keep it player when you're dealing with women, right? You have to set the tone. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you are broke. I don't care if you don't have a car, you ride the bus or you ride Ubers. I don't care if you don't have your own place. If you had your own place, you might have lost it, or you never moved out or whatever. If you're dealing with a woman, 9 times out of 10, most women deal with a straight bum. I'm talking about a guy who doesn't work, who doesn't do anything. And she dealt with that before she got with you. Now, I will say this to the ladies right here, because this ain't red pill, this ain't manosphere or nothing like this. I want the ladies to want more for themselves. However, don't make the next guy pay for the sins of the other guy. If you want, I'm going to put it to you like this. If you still want your baby daddy or your ex-husband or whatever like that, don't come to the next guy and expect him to pick up his slack. Get to know that man. See what he's about. If you have to see, ladies, what this guy is about. And then a lot of times, women, when they get hurt, y'all got to go back to where y'all got hurt and take that out on them. Because it sounds like if I was able to sit there, and I'm going to try to reach out to him because I would like to interview him. I don't know. He just hit 100,000. Now, he said his channel was dead, but this mug is booming like Metro. I want to ask, because we need this, we need a case study, and we need brothers to start seeing red flags just like the sisters do. This is not blame everything on women podcast. This is men waking up. Stop letting your loneliness and your horniness make you make a decision like this brother made, or the decisions that I made. If I had a locked in for 5 years and never dated, because I was, like I said, I was a late bloomer. I had, I was triggered, simple. I was not that guy. Now I'm that dude because I will never, you know what I'm saying, lose myself for a woman again. It has nothing to do with her. It has everything to do with me. And luckily, I've been blessed to meet somebody who is doing the same thing that I'm doing. Now, you know what I'm saying? We just friends, but stay tuned to the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? We'll see where it goes. But at the same time, I made a promise to myself. And this year, y'all seen me with the 16 games. You know what I'm saying? 17 games. Now I got Market of D. Shout out to Man Mimic. Y'all seen me do 500,000 on YouTube, on TikTok. 170,000 here on YouTube this year. You know what I'm saying? Getting back into podcasts and getting back into streaming, being more consistent. And it ain't no stopping us now. So let's just keep going.
Me to walk or run a lap or a race with no legs. You're trying to tell me to do something that I innately just cannot do. And when I say I can't do that, it's just an excuse. So I'm moving out. In 2 weeks, I'll be moving out. I'll have my own place again. I'm starting my life over. And you guys know I couldn't make videos when in the house. The only time I can make YouTube videos is when she's gone. And you might be thinking, well, why is that? She would come in here from my room and say, hey, you're too loud. Hey, I'm trying to read. I'm like, wait, what? I gotta talk. I gotta make a video. I'm disturbing her. And yes, I'm venting and I'm ranting. If you stayed this long, thank you. If you didn't, it's okay. But I needed to get this off my chest because it was brewing. I am deeply hurt. And I hurt myself. I don't blame her at all. Everything that I've chosen to do is because I wanted to do it. I wanted to make someone happy. I thought I can be that person for someone else, and I thought I can do it. I thought I can get away from YouTube and Yu-Gi-Oh! And street performing. I thought I can go back to school and pass and get a real job and make some good money to pay all my bills. I thought I could be that man who could do those things. But the truth is, I have special gifts and talents that other people wish they had to be able to pay and make money and do things in ways people wish they could. It's ironic, isn't it? It's ironic that I wish that I can go to school and work a 9-to-5 job all day long to pay all my bills. It's ironic that I want to do what people hate to do. They hate to go in and live a mundane life. They hate that. And they want to have their own business. They want to make their own money. They want to have their free time. I had that. Literally, I would work 3 hours a day, and have enough at the end of the month to pay all my bills and do whatever I need and travel. But that wasn't good enough for the person I was with. It wasn't secured enough. What if you didn't make enough was the question. What about medical bills? What about this? What about that? What about retirement? What about all the stuff? So, I truly want to do YouTube full time. Not for a living. Yes, money comes along with it. And yes, my channel is dead. But I'll do it as a hobby because I like doing it and I can't give it up. I've made a video about not giving up before. I said I would never give up. I just can't. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I enjoy being with my friends and doing those things, even at this age, even 15 years later. I'm done. Thanks for watching. You can leave a comment. Tell me. I will. I'm stuttering. If you guys did not know, I have a speech impediment. Some of you guys say, hey, why you stutter? Why you sound like Bill Cosby? I have a speech impediment. I never told you guys that. Just realize.
Okay. I'm going to let it play.
That. Wow. All right. I'm gone.
So, I'm going to just say this, man. You got to be with somebody that you're compatible with. You got to be with somebody who wants to see you win. You got to be with somebody who isn't going to withhold love from you because they've been hurt or they got a kid. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not against people having kids. I actually welcome it because I just turned 34 and I don't necessarily want to be, you know, if I don't have a kid by 40, I don't know if I'm going to have a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to be okay with that because I don't want to rob my children of having their parents, right? Because anything can happen. Life can happen or whatever. So I'll be good whenever. But I don't want to be old and cannot take care of my kids, if that makes sense. So I'm just learning that, you know, I learned over the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years, you have to set boundaries. You have to take care of yourself. Like, you have to make sure that you are presentable, that you are making sure that you got everything. And women will notice you. I know a lot of y'all, it's like, oh, I gotta get laid, 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 laid. Stop making everything about sex. Start looking at the content of the character of the woman that you're dealing with. Just because you have access to her body does not mean, well, it does mean you're going to take on all of those demons, all of those problems, all of those things if that woman isn't healed and you yourself aren't healed from, you know, you might be a late bloomer. You might have had strict parents. You might have jumped out there, you know, and not known what you were doing. But for the love of God, and I'm glad that, you know, he came back. But for the love of God, don't do yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? So he just dropped this video. He just hit 100,000 subs. I want y'all to go check him out. Your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. We're gonna watch this too real quick. Hold on. Before we get to this Kendrick.
Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh players. How are you today? Welcome to another video. Welcome to your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Not mine, but yours. Thank you for all the support. I'm not going to sit here and waste your time. Thank you for all the support. I did not think that so many people would be supportive or would even comment, like, even watch the video about me getting divorced over Yu-Gi-Oh. That's crazy. In my mind, that's crazy. Because I'm like, oh, I'm washed up. Nobody's going to watch this. Let me just upload it. And here we go. People are actually supporting me, and I appreciate that. Some people said, hey, how can we support you, your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, financially? I don't like asking. But links are in the description if you want to. It's there. You choose. It's your choice. Not forcing you, not begging you. You choose. So, now that I have a chance, to use this YouTube channel, upload and be a part of the community in a way that's positive, and just, I have to use it. That's what I tell myself. I have to use it. I can't let this opportunity go where I have people supporting me, or people who want to watch, or people who are there for me. I can't let that go. So how do I do it? And I've been pondering and pondering, how do I do it? I'm not talking about, consistency. You got to upload every day. I can't. I can't. It's not about that. How content? Realistically, what content can I do? I'm not a pro player. I like to play one deck and stick with it and play that deck. I don't play meta decks. I'm not good at deck building. So I have a lot of strengths, and that's with creating ideas or using ideas that not a lot of people use in YouTube world and popularizing it. I also have the ideas of creating new segments that other YouTubers aren't doing. And that's...
Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there, because he pretty much goes on to say, about the things that, the things that he did. He really was different. I'm going to just keep it real. Like, he really was different. Like, I mean, we go all the way back. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was out here. Like, bro was really out here, really going. And then, like, that's DG Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro right there. These are people that are pillars in the community. Like, you got, I think he got, DG Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Like, he was out here hard. He went to all the different events and stuff like that. And these are a lot of people. They're going Pro Winston right there. I think that's Pro Winston right there. And it's just a lot of people that was just in the scene, that came up. And you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people are people that are on the scene and everything. A lot of these people are people that are on the scene and that are doing their thing and that are out here. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I just remember seeing a lot of these guys before they blew up on YourYugiohChannel. He was probably the first channel that I followed and subscribed, and it was just like, he had everybody on his channel, and he was cool with a lot of people. He was cool with a lot of people on the scene, and it was just like, bro was just that guy. You know what I'm saying? And thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views, and just dude was everywhere with it. You know what I'm saying? And then, it was just magical to see this dude ascension, and then like seeing him go viral and seeing, like, don't ever give it up, man. If you know you getting money off of YouTube and the chick that you dealing with, you better tell her to kick rocks. There's plenty of other women out here that will support you. You just gotta be patient. You just gotta be patient. I mean, he got 2 videos that are over 1 million views. He got several videos that are over 100K views. Like, bro was really, really out here doing it. Like, doing it on a level that was just unimaginable. You feel me? So, we're going to go ahead and get into this Kendrick real quick. Shout out to YourYugiohChannel. But earlier today, Kendrick Lamar, he came out of nowhere with the GNX album. I didn't know this was a car. You know what I'm saying? Basically, this is Kendrick's Turn Up album. You know what I'm saying? This is Kendrick doubling and tripling back on Drake and just unloading the clip on Drake. He popped that Snoop. He popped that Lil Wayne. He popped off at the whole industry. Now, I know a little bit something about what's going on in the industry, and I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but this was a good album. I'm gonna come back with my deep dive on it, but I feel like Kendrick really ran the year and he opened the door to the West Coast. It's a lot of people, Larry June, Schoolboy Q dropped. It was a lot of people that dropped, and he brought DJ Mustard back. Like, it's so many people, man. That was, Ab Soul drop. SZA put out a couple of singles. Like, the West Coast was really doing their thing, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I am really, really impressed about Kendrick this year. You know what I'm saying? He held his own against Drake, and then even though I don't agree with them going at Drake for real, like, I honestly feel like Drake, if I was Drake, I would have ignored it. I would not have given Kendrick, I wouldn't have given him this much leeway. But if it takes the whole game loading up at Drake to get the music that we got from Future, Metro, ASAP pop back out, The Weeknd pop back out, he's on his album run. Like, if it took them going at Drake, now the question is, are they going, you know what I'm saying, can they keep it going without shooting at Drake? I want to see Kendrick Lamar after this album, after the Super Bowl. I want to see Kendrick go. I want him to continue. I want him to drop another project that has nothing to do with Drake. Nothing. I want him to push forward on a whole different level without mentioning Drake. I want Metro and Future the same. I don't want Future or Metro or none of these people that. I want to see if they can live without mentioning, working with, or collaborating with Drake. And then I want to see Drake not just give us the party anthems. I want Drake to actually go there with his music. I want him to go deeper. I want him to be more introspective. I want Drake to really give us something on the next album. Which, what I think we got with Ice Cube and Man Down. You know what I'm saying? This album was phenomenal. And I think, honestly, that Kendrick took a shot at Ice Cube because he said that he was Kendrick before Kendrick on It's My Ego. Right? This album was solid. This album was hard. It was better than the last one. I liked the last album, but yeah. Shout out to Cube. And then, of course, I don't know if y'all seen Cube with the doing the bow down with the Yankees. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get copyright strike. But yeah. Shout out to Cube. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to Finesse 2 Times, man. This Art of War is so hard. If y'all ain't listened to Finesse 2 Times, go listen to Art of War. Art of War is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with Finesse ever since he got off of lockdown, man. He one of the hardest out of Memphis, and this project right here is crazy. None of these albums had skips. You feel me? None of these albums had skips. Let me see if I can play. I want to see if I can play this freestyle.
You might not believe me if I tell you. My old head put the 12 on me. I ain't got no respect for ill.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I can't because they playing Notorious Thugs. But I want to, if I can find that acapella, I will play it for y'all. But y'all gotta go watch this. Y'all gotta go watch this. Kevin Gates put out something. It's this song called Feel. I want y'all to go check that out. I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. But now let's get to the Game Awards. Y'all was really off the hinge with the Game Awards. I'm gonna mute this because I don't want to get copywritten with that either. But my thing with the Game Awards, right? Everybody is hating on the Game Awards and stuff like that. But I want to see everybody that's talking down on Twitter. And I'm not just saying this because your boy has been a co-streamer for the Game Awards for the last 2-3 years, right? Or Summer Games Fest. I want to see y'all put the money up. Okay? I don't care about him making Elder Scrolls Shadow of the Entry best game of the year. I don't care that he put Marvel vs. Capcom Collection on for the best fighting game next to Sparking Zero and next to Tekken 8. I think I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know if who is gonna win. Right? I don't know. It's looking like it's either gonna be Sparking Zero or Tekken 8. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We gonna find out. Right? We're going to find out. But best ongoing game. Destiny 2 Final Shape, Diablo, Vessel Hatred, Dawn Trail. Okay. Fortnite, Helldivers. I don't know who's gonna be up in that. All right. Best performance, Green and White, Life is Strange, Jubilee Gonzalez. Oh yeah, she smoked that. Luke Roberts. I didn't play Silent Hill 2. Melina hey, she gotta win it. Hands down. Best mobile game. Let's see who got that. Never played it. I might play Baltron. I need to get that. Pokemon. I don't know. Zenly Zones. Okay, best art direction. That's a good. See, this is hold on. Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elder Strong. I gotta get Black Myth Wukong. When the physical touchdown, no, I'm gonna have to get on my boss man D-Lo and hustle up because I gotta get that Black Myth Wukong physical. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, best score of music, Silent Hill 2, Stellar Blade. I gotta get Stellar Blade. I didn't play Stellar Blade yet. Best audio design, Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Hellblade gotta win best audio design off the rip. So I just want y'all, all the people that have been making videos and hit pieces and everything else like that, Arcane, Fallout. I think Fallout might win. I gotta watch Knuckles and I gotta watch Arcane. I gotta watch Like a Dragon and Tomb Raider just dropped. I got so much that I gotta catch up on. Best narrative, but it's still, it wasn't a banger like last year where we had banger after banger after banger after banger. But we had a lot. We had a solid year this year as far as games go. Let me check. Shout out to my people there on Kick. It's kind of light tonight. What up, Woody? Woody 5. Don't tell me if that's who I think it is. Let me look and see who that is, man. Don't tell me. That better not be YSL Woody. Oh, no. That's Woody 5 from, okay, the rapper, the artist. Yeah, shout out to Woody 5. Y'all go follow Woody 5. Best community support. Okay. Best No Man's Sky. Okay. Best multiplayer. We gonna, all right. Black Ops, man. Hell, man. Super Mario. I haven't played the new Super Mario Party. Tekken 8. Space Marine. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. It's been a stacked year. Best independent game. Animal Well. Balatron. I still haven't played that. Lorelei the Laser Eyes. Never. UFO 50. Is that the one? Hold on. What's the U? Is that the one that's got like all them games? I gotta play that. UFO 50. Oh, I do gotta get this. Oh man, is it out? Oh yeah, I gotta get this. I definitely gotta get this. Verse on the Sunshine, Asgard's Wrath 2. I gotta get me the MetaQuest 3. Content Creator Year. Casio, Illujon, Techno Gamers, Typical Game. See, wait a minute. Why isn't Kai up here? Why isn't Kai up here? I guess they want to. I don't know. Why isn't Kai up here? I guess since he's variety, they want to make it strict. Most anticipated: Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yachty, Yotei, Grand Theft Auto 6. Ooh, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Ooh, Monster Hunter Wilds. Ooh, okay, best action adventure game. Astrobot, Prince of Persia Law. Yeah. Silent Hill 2, Silence Law. Zelda. I haven't played Echoes of Wisdom, but I heard it's pretty good. Best role playing game. Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring and the Shadow Entry, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Haven't played. Metaphors. Okay, I got that. I got that from the library, y'all. So I got that right here. Best fight game: Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fact. I didn't play that either. There's a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on. The fighting game collection, and Multiverses is up here. Okay, Tekken 8. Best action game: Black Myth Wukong. I definitely got to play that. Black Ops 6. That campaign was hard. The whole package is hard. Hellblade. Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Warhammer. I think Warhammer should get it. Now they're at the end of the video, so no, we still. Let me see here. All right, let's just skip to Game of the Year stuff, so we can just get there because I don't want to play this in the player's voice. All right, so we're gonna get to the end. Let's get to the end. Oh, here we go. I skipped it. All right, here we go. So, Game of the Year. So I just skipped all the rest of that. It's cool. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Entry, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphorzo. I keep saying Metaphorzo. Metaphor. So, all right, y'all. So, I think a lot of people got mad about a lot of different things with the Game Awards, but I want to see y'all that's out there put enough money and resources behind your own Game Awards. Put your own money and resources. Put your money up. Put your paper together and come up with something at scale that's like this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Blaster Force too, man, for always showing love. I want y'all to put y'all money where y'all mouth is, man. Until then, I don't want to hear about it. Yeah, man. I think that's it for tonight, man. I ain't gonna go hold y'all for too long. Plus, I gotta get up out of here. It's your boy. Y'all already know what time it is. It's Beatz and Bitz Podcast. We're gonna have some more for y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.